Indie artists, stop treating your songs like a hot potato. In this video, I'm going to share why Spotify pre-saves might be an absolute waste of time and how to market your songs properly. Now, before I get into why Spotify pre-saves might be a waste of time, I want to talk about this whole potato thing, all right? And the idea is that the potato is so hot and you just let it go out of your hands really quickly. And that's what we do sometimes as artists. As soon as we get the song, we hear it, we're like, oh, it has to get out to the world now. And if it doesn't, someone's going to write a song like it, or it's not going to be a hit unless it comes out like this immediately right now. Like, I've done this before, or I felt like it needs to get out there as soon as possible. And I remember my wife is like, put on the brakes, dude. Like, let's do this properly. Let's do a proper promotional campaign. Let's shoot a whole bunch of video content. Let's create a whole bunch of lyric cards, quote cards, posts. Let's do a behind the scenes thing. Let's schedule these posts. Let's write emails. Let's get our text messages right. Let's find out who our promotional partners are. Like, let's set this song up to win. Can I get some amens in the chat if you want to set your song up for winning, as opposed to this, you get it and you just like whip it out there and then it's gone, and then you wonder why nobody is responding, right? And so we got to stop doing that. Artists don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan, right? And so we got to get into the planning phase so that this song can really blow up, so we can pitch it to the editorial playlist and do all these different things that are really important for the song's success, right? So promise me, next time you get the song, plan at least 2 or 3 weeks ahead, just so you can set up all these things, right? And so that your song can crush it and you can have all this content. Now, before I jump into why Spotify pre-saves are a waste of time, make sure you get our music marketing checklist. I'll put the link below. It's our song launch checklist. Goes over a lot of the things that I'm talking about, including video training to give you some ideas. And now let's talk about the pre-saves. So I've had albums come out, songs come out. I remember when our album came out, I Run With Wolves, I could pitch one song to the editorial playlist. And we got like barely any pre-saves on that song at all. Like barely any. And we got 6 editorial playlists. 6. I know another artist who had over 4,000 pre-saves and got 0 editorial playlists. So what is the takeaway here? That pre-saves, sure, they can help you with the first day streams, but they don't guarantee you're going to get on an editorial playlist. Now, this artist that said they got 4,000 plus pre-saves, he said it was his biggest streaming day for that song. So what I mean by that is when your song comes out, maybe you get 100 streams for the first day, and that's big for you, or 500 or 1,000. I know for us, if we get 30,000 plus streams in one day, that's pretty big. For this artist, I don't know how many streams it was, but it was a lot. So sure, that can help. But what I've realized is, and with a lot of my students, is that, just because you pre-save it doesn't mean you're going to listen to it. Like, I've pre-saved my own song. I've pre-saved other friends and artists. And yeah, I get the notification about the pre-save, but it doesn't mean I'm going to listen to the song. Definitely not on the day out, at least. Like, yeah, sure, I get the notification. It helps with that, but it doesn't guarantee it. And here's the problem, right, with the pre-saves, is that we put all this effort into marketing the song and peppering it out there, giving like all this buzz and creating buzz around it. And I know Hollywood does this with trailers, but remember, Hollywood has millions of dollars as well too, right? But we waste all this great content talking about the song for like a week or 2 weeks ahead. And what if the post goes viral? What if it takes off? And all these people hear about this song and it's not out yet. It's not out yet. And so it's like you're wasting all this energy and you can't monetize it, because we want to make money off our music, right? Give me some fire emojis in the comments if you want to make money off your music. Well, you're wasting all these great posts promoting this song that's not even out yet, right? Where my philosophy is, and I'll do a video on this once it launches, but we're not doing any pre-saves on our next song. None. 0. I'm not even going to talk about the song until it's out, because I don't know about you, but me, I get tired sometimes talking about the song and about the pre-save, to the point when the song is out, you're exhausted, I'm exhausted, and you don't feel like talking about the song as much. Unless you're a real, guru hardcore where you're just like, hey, you've got all that content planned out. But for most artists, you do like maybe one post. And so what I'm trying to say is create all this content, get it all ready, get everything organized, and then when the day comes, hammer it. Hammer it and crush it and crush it and crush it and crush it and promote. Promote all the way up to how long? Until your next song comes out. Now, because I talk to a lot of artists, right? And you get in this messy middle, and I get the question where it's like, okay, well, I'm promoting this one song, Chris. I've got this next song coming out. Well, when do I do the pre-save? And it's like, well, I'm trying to promote this song, but now I've got this other song coming out in 2 weeks, and it's like they cross over, right? Well, if you just stop doing the pre-saves and you just focus on one song at a time, imagine that, focusing on one thing at once, right? Follow one course until successful. Then now you know when a campaign starts and when a campaign stops. It stops when you stop promoting that song when you got the new one. Now, once that new song is out and you've promoted the junk out of that, sure, you can go back and you can promote it, right? And promote an old song. We promote old songs all the time. But I'm talking about when you're in a strategic release. Maybe you're trying to do a song every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. I don't recommend the one a week. I really don't. But that way you know when to start and stop. And that just gives you so much clarity. And then you can just hammer it home. Let me know if this has helped you. Again, get that music marketing checklist or attend one of our Spotify challenges that goes into other strategies about collaborations, running ads, just strategy and marketing, because you only need one great idea acted upon, right? Hope this helped you. I want to remind you, a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits.